Contextualization, we turn to theorization. So after you have a problem, right, or you conceptualize a problem or a question, then you say, I'm going to investigate this problem through a certain text. Then you have to come up with a theory or a theorization or a thesis, an argument, right? And so you have to say, there has to be something, right, a dynamic, an engine that is going to take the problem and the text that you investigate the problem with. There's got to be a dynamic that's going to negotiate the problem and the text, and that's what a thesis is, right? So you want to make an argument. What you do not want to do is to just render information or description or summarization, or you don't want to do any book reporting, right? You don't want to end up by saying, oh, well, this is what the book's about. This is what this author says, okay? What you want to try to be able to do is to say, um, there's this problem out there. This book's going to help me investigate the problem, and this is going to be the aspect of the problem I'm going to look at. I'm going to make an argument about this or about that. Okay? So you want to try to theorize all the time. You want to try to make an argument. Okay? So, this is something, again, that it's the same thing as problematization, or when people hear problematic or they hear argument, they often think about things they think about these things in a negative light. It seems antagonistic or too conflict oriented. Well, it is, right? You are stepping on someone's toes by pointing out a problem and by making an argument, but this is done in a very positive way to try to understand things and to try to change things or make things better. So you have to get over the sort of attitude, the conflict averse attitude that oftentimes a lot of students have. It's okay to make an argument. It's okay to stand up and put yourself out there. I mean, it's hard and it's taking a risk, but ultimately you're never going to get to analysis unless you have a thesis, unless you take a side and you start on one side. You might change your mind afterwards, or as you go through the argument, but you have to start. You have to be able to sort of frame things in a way which is going to produce analysis and not just information and not just description. Okay, so it's theorization or thesis construction.